How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. I'm Will. Today we're getting it played with a little bit of a 20 strong. I say a little bit of 20 strong. We're playing 20 strong all day long. So this is Extra Life Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, or week as it has been for us. So we are still raising money for Extra Life Charities and Children Miracle Network. So every donation is appreciated. Click that link down below. Unfortunately, we were going to have some promos, but when they shipped the prototypes for Etherfields, the promos were not included. I say Etherfield, Nemesis, and Tainted Grail. So those will be added to our Culling for charity later. So those promos will be in there. You'll be able to pick those up. So make sure you go out to BGG and subscribe to that list so you can see when I add games to that promo list, and those will be available. If I play another Chip Theory game, I'll mention it again. Now, if you'd like to win a bunch of games, about 5-6 games from our collection, then of course we are doing our bundle giveaway. You can click on the link down below again or in the chat. Go out, make a donation to get X number of entries, anywhere between I forget what I did the minimum as. Maybe it was like $5 to $30 to get anywhere between, I don't know, 5 entries to 105 entries. I don't know the exact math. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. I am tired. I will be repeating this throughout the day. But yes, we are playing 20 strong this time. I wanted to get my feet wet again, although I've never played 20, or not 20 strong, Too Many Bones today. I've never played Too Many Bones, so this will kind of be new in its own accord. But then we will be playing Etherfields, Tainted Grail, and Nemesis throughout the day. Nemesis, I still haven't decided if I want to play three-player, three-handed, or if I want to just do solo. So maybe somebody else will see this before then. Let me know. I debated putting up a poll last night, but I was like, there wouldn't be a definitive answer before I started that stream. All right. So we are set up for 20 strong, Too Many Bones. One little caveat, of course, I figured, since we're doing the Awakened Realms week, I would use the Awakened Realms promo. I don't remember which Kickstarter this came from, but the Catanot is going to be our character. Because of that, we do need to use this universal deck here, or this little universal card as an add-on, because normally the gear locks would have their own little backup plan down here on the bottom that you'd have. So this is kind of our backup plan for our little Catanot. So to set up the game, we needed to take the Tyrant cards, the something else cards that started with an M, and the treasure cards. We mixed those all up in here. We did have to take a couple of the those cards out at random. Did you win the Final Girl House Life? Nope, not even close. Not even close, David. Like, I think I made it like halfway through, and he just, I got too aggressive, and I went after him, and then he just took me out. I tried to do some timey-wimey shenanigans, and that didn't help either. We do have a deck of level 1 and a deck of level 5. What is going to come out after us each day is based on the actual day. So this is our day dial here. We're currently on day 1, which means we would just get a level 1. On a particular day, we can choose, do we want to go to fight, or do we want to complete, I guess we'll just call these quests, right? See if we want to complete the quests. If we fight, well, then we have to fight just like 20 strong. The difference is, of course, they do not leave, and we have to keep going through the, what is the name of the stage? The engagement stage over and over until we have basically beat them. Once we have beaten them, then we can take one of 2 actions. One is the rest action, which lets us heal. The other is the scout action, which allows us to look at the top of one of these cards and basically put it above. And then, then both stacks are basically available for activation. So then it kind of just gives you extra variety of what you're going to be able to pull down or complete. Now, this is the metal. So this is the upgraded dial. The normal dial is here. So the normal dial, oops, that's Nemesis there. This is the normal dial. This is the one from Tanglewood, the pink one. I saw a blue one in their playthroughs, so I'm thinking maybe the new one's going to be blue, which makes sense because the Nemesis box was blue. But yeah, they are magnetic too. So Good old chip theory. You have to have a chip. It's a chip theory game. So this is their chip, but that is a metal chip. It's a metal. The reason you would think, oh, we'll just keep beating up on these guys is we do need to complete these objectives, these quests, these events, because the boss is going to basically how they're going to react or interact with the game is based on those. So I chose Nam as our guy. Nam here, we can start to fight him on day 9. Looks like a combo lock. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. So here, basically, for the number of tyrant encounters, so the tyrant are the blue cards that are still in the stack. He gets +2 hit points. So we definitely want to clear out the blue ones whenever we see them. And the thing is, I see a blue one way down here on the bottom, right? So if I want to get rid of all of them, I'm going to have to either scout to get to it or go through this whole deck. Now, if we go through any of the decks, they just shuffle back in. We start over. Not start the game over, but start that over. And then we use this to track his health. So basically, he starts at 9 health. He does 2 damage. This little icon may have some impact based on some of the other cards. Same thing here. The baddies have some icons as well. Then we flip him over, and then this becomes his actual ability. So his activate ability, hits applied to Nam are not exhausted, so we don't lose our dice. However, at the start of each engagement, we must roll a die from our pool and then exhaust it, so we're going to lose dice that way. And then if it is a miss, then the maximum number of dice we can commit is based on our square value, our strategy value. So we want to make sure we get our strategy increased to prevent us from not being able to roll any dice. Have you played mini 20 strong before? So I played the one that comes in the base box. The Solar Sentinels. So I played Solar Sentinels, and I actually wasn't quite a fan. That was like my first gameplay, and I was like, I thought it might be culling. And then I played 3 or 4 of the 10. I might have played all 4 Tanglewood games, and then I played the Cloud Spire on the channel. So yeah, I played a little bit, just a little bit. All right. So we're on day 1. Day 1, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't fight. I think this is going to be kind of like with Elder Scroll and probably Too Many Bones as well. We're not going to want to do probably battle days whenever we're like on 4 or 8 or like one of those numbers, because then a 4 would have 4 level 1s out there. And that would be no bueno. That would be no bueno. So let's go ahead and start. So, I forgot to go over Catanat. Catanat is a hunter. After each roll dice step, you may change one of your crits to a single hit, and that'll allow me to change 2 misses to hits. So I can actually get some additional hits. You basically get 1 additional hit, right? Because you go from a 2 hit to a 3 hit with his ability. Elusive, at the start of the suffer damage step, I may roll any of my ready yellow dice. For each crit rolled, I can ignore 1 damage dealt to you, and then you exhaust the dice that you use. So basically, he has like a little defense thing going on. This will probably come in really handy during the Nemesis playthrough tonight. I do want to play Catanat, and that's kind of the thing. So that's why I'm thinking I'll probably play 3-handed, so I can play with Catanat tonight. He'll just travel through the realms. I debated, like, should I play him in Ether Fields and in Tainted Grail as well, and I was like, no, I shouldn't do that. They need to have their actual characters. So let's go ahead and start. So Vile Mushroom here is the first level 1. On activation, he gets -1 hit points each time you slot a die onto your backup plan. So the backup plan is when we roll misses, we can kind of slot them here. So misses have a purpose. All right. So we kind of don't. Okay. So with him, we just aren't going to be doing our backup plan. And then when we succeed, we get to slot 1 exhausted die into our backup plan when we beat him. All right. So he only has 2 hit points, so I don't think we need to go too crazy. Our recovery is only 2, so we're only going to get 2 dice back. What does he got? 2 hit points, 3 hit points. Here, battle, baddie points. In the first engagement of this battle, red, purple, and blue cannot be committed. So baddie points would be 2, which means I would get 2 of these guys if I decided to do that. All right. So he's only got 2. I don't know how many dice to commit. Scoop bottom cards up. There you go. There you go. Anything for you, David. I get... my strategy stat is 3, right? So I get 3 attempts on this guy. So we'll just do 2. That's a complete miss. That's 1 hit. All right, this is our third strategy. Let's throw in a blue. Woo! All right, so that is a crit. So that is definitely 3. So 3, he is defeated. We're going to be able to slot one of our exhausted die down here. Is that visible? Yep, that's good. And then these go to our exhausted pool. All right, so he is defeated. The discard goes up here. All right, so now we do our suffer damage, no damage, after effects, no, exhaust dice, did that, recover dice, come back here, dice, come back dice, 2 dice, recover dice, gain items, rewards, return dice on an unlocked lockpicks, clean up, discard any defeated baddies, if all baddies are defeated, rest or scout. So, I could rest, which would kill me 1. Question is, can the rest be used to increase my hit points? Even, I know it can go above. Yeah, it says +1. All right, so I could either scout, put some cards here, or I could just increase my hit points. I don't think I need to scout right now. It's not like we're going to have to be pulling out a lot of guys. I think we're just going to rest. So that gets us up to 4 hit points. All right. So we are on day 2. Day 2 of 9. Now, when we get to 12, we have to fight him. So at day 12, we have to fight him. Almost looked like they were cut off. Still slightly clearer now. Huh, that's weird. That's weird. Yeah, because I got an entire like gray line down here. At least in my screen up there. So we don't need to complete these. I'm thinking because we're still at a very low level. I don't mind having 2 baddies out there. We just can't use any of our high-end dice. So we'll be doing this whole thing with greens and yellows. Maybe I should have scouted to find out what this other guy was. All right. I think we want to do this. So legendary halfling is what we're doing. So our BQ is 2. So we do 1 level 1, 2 level 1s. Cannot be applied. Okay, so single hits cannot be applied to this baddie. Well, that's not good. That means we have to get a crit. Advanced fishing rod. Scout up to a number of times equal to the day. Okay, that's a good reward. Okay, so we get to scout twice. Krillin lure. In the first roll dice step of each engagement, banish 1 die roll. Oh man. And then when we defeat him, we immediately get to increase our recovery. We gotta get rid of him first. Yeah, we gotta get rid of him first, because if we don't, every time we engage, he's going to banish one of our dice. Banish isn't exhaust. Banish is it leaves. I don't get that dice anymore. So we gotta get rid of him first. We know we're gonna need crit on him. So we only need 1 die for him. I think for our first engagement, let's do 2 yellow, 2 green. All right, and we get 3 strategies. So we get 3 strategy phases. All right. Well, it's per engagement. So an engagement is after we go through all of the steps, whatnot. You can refuse a fight and run away. No, no, there's no running away. Ooh, that wasn't too bad. So this means we'll banish. As a banish 1 rolled die. Let's banish this yellow. So that yellow is done for the rest of the game. Unless there's another card that says you can bring back a banished die. That die is no good to me anymore. All right. So that's fine. We are going to... let's not re-roll that one. I mean, I know this is a hit. But... I need a crit. And this would have a higher chance of a crit than the yellow. So that was my first engagement. My first strategy phase. Second strategy phase, that's what I wanted. Third strategy phase. Let's add because I can only apply a crit to him. Let's add a blue. Oh no, it says I can't roll blue. Dang it. Sorry. Single hit. All right. So, we got him. Means we do get to recover 1, so we're up to 3. Fortunately, I cannot apply that to him. So, we only defeated him. So now we need to suffer damage. He's going to hit me for 2. Which drops me down to 2. Although, hang on. At the start of the suffer damage stage, you may roll a ready yellow. For each crit rolled, you may ignore 1 damage. Of course, that's not going to be a crit. Then we exhaust all of our dice. All right. He is gone. Bye. All right, but he stays out here, so we don't get to go to our rest stage. We don't get to go to our scout phase. So we do get to recover 3 though now. Let's get all of our greens back. All right, now we're going to do another engagement. So we're going to try to take that guy out. I don't want to commit too many dice. So there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. He's good. 1 roll. Are you like St. Patrick's Day? Instead of banishing the snakes, you banish the dice. Yes. Dice go bye-bye. And I do have the option of here. So my backup plan is in the applied dice step, re-roll an unapplied die matching the color, and then exhaust the one from the backup plan. So that would be my yellow. I could have re-rolled. I forgot about this. Now on my backup plan, can I apply hits or does it have to be misses? Backup plan. Here we go. Backup plan, an applied dice step engagement, you may slot 1 or more dice showing a miss. So only a miss. This one got to go down there because that was what that other guy's ability did. So only a misses can go down there. So that was not a miss. I could... the gray dice, I don't like those gray dice on the character card. Not a good contrast. Oh, these ones here. Gotcha. Yeah. So I actually had it zoomed in a little bit more, which made everything darker. So I had to back it up a little bit, which is why you have more of the table. The cards maybe aren't as visible. But yeah, they are light. Let me see. Hang on. Let me see if the Tanglewood dice are better. Let me see. Is that better? Not really. Tanglewood dice aren't that much better. Here's the blue. Not really. Not really. Not really. All right, slide back over there. Tanglewood dice. Not really. All right, so because of that, I forgot. Because of that, I could actually re-roll this dice. We'll say we hadn't committed. We only did one roll, right? One roll got us that. So I actually have 2 more strategy phases. There's our miss. Okay, so we can slot that there. Exhaust that. Scout up to a number of times equal to the day. So we get to do 2 scouts. I kind of want, I know I want that one. I know I want to do this one. Underneath might be something good. I think we'll do, let's scout that. We'll scout this. So this is the G800. At the end of the suffered damage step, if this baddie is defeated and any other baddie is left undefeated, this baddie becomes undefeated. Ooh. Malfunctioning mech. When gaining an instant reward, gain it a second time. Okay, so his best bet is to come out with somebody else. Lab escape. At the start of each engagement, exhaust 1 die from your backup plan. Slot 1 banished die into your backup plan. So basically, he would allow us. He'd allow us to bring our banished die back. Okay, I'll live. I think it's just a bad publisher decision. I don't know if it'd be. I don't think they'd be any better on my gray thing. Yeah, you're right. I think they should be slightly whiter. I think they should have a little bit more white to them. I can see them fine here. So again, it may just be a camera lighting situation. All right. So he goes away. All right. So now I think I need to heal again. I can't not have hit points. So we just did a scout. So actually I'm happy with that outcome. All right. So 3. All right. So this could get us an item. So if we want to do this today, what was this battle? Today 3. 1 random unused tyrant. Ignore all text on the tyrant's card. That does not count as facing the tyrant. Okay. I think we made a wrong turn. All right. So we basically have to fight a tyrant to do that. Now the nice thing is it's just the tyrant. It's just his thing. So we might hold on to that. Maybe we'll see what this weapon is. At any time you reduce a hit point, you may reduce your recovery dice I forgot to do my recovery step, didn't I? Recovery and or strategy for sum of all of the reduction. And there's armor on the back. Okay, so it's basically telling you what well, that's kind of a gimme. That's a giveaway. It tells you what the armor does when you get the item. So, all right. We could go do that. Let's try to get us some armor. Although I don't want to reduce my strategy. Definitely don't want to do that. So, we are going to roll red, yellow, and blue. And we basically have 3 attempts to succeed. There's those 2. That's 1, 2. There we go. That's a success. We got our armor. Let's put it over here so I remember to do it. I probably won't remember to do it. So these 3 go away. And they come back. Go away, and they come back. All right. heal or scout, we'll heal again. All right, day 4. So day 4 of 9. Holy cow! I'm trying to figure out like getting 9 and then being able to attack him. I don't see as viable. So day 4, I definitely don't want to attack, right? Because that means I'll get 4 and 1, right? We'll get 4. I'm sorry, we'll get 4 level 1s. I don't want 4 level 1s. Cartographer's Nightmare. If we fight, we do it based on the baddie points and add another number 1 baddie. So that would be 5. When I have a car repair, I may go on a tyrant. If we do the peaceful encounter, select a discarded tyrant encounter at random and place it on the bottom of the encounter deck, then increase our recovery. If scouted, exhaust 2 dice from your dice pool or banish 1 die. I don't like you. So these always have good or bad. So this is what's going to happen though. If I decide, oh, I don't want to do either of those things, because I definitely don't want to bring a tyrant back, then I scout this. I have to exhaust 2 dice and banish 1 die. Not good. Yeah, but that's my choice, right? Because I don't want to do this. This is my choice, this or this. I have all my big dice. I got my armor here, so if I don't beat him in 1 turn, I think we're going to go ahead and make a wrong turn. So, we're going to take a random. We're going to take one of the randoms. Close my eyes. We ran into a random tyrant. I'll do this one here. Oh, it's Cinder. Hi, Cinder. Welcome to the party. Nice to meet you. It's getting a little bit hot. And that's the worst one. Holy cow. He's got 10 hit points. He does 3 damage. I could reduce that damage. I do have this. I can re-roll any unapplied die matching the color. And then I exhaust what's in my backup plan. So we need a hit. So we're going to go with purple or red. I need 10. If I get a lot of crits, he was the worst one to get. Like, well, I couldn't have gotten Oxide. Oxide only needs 8. Barnacle only needs 8. He needs 10. Cinder is the worst one to have gotten. Because I hate to roll all my purples. Because I can't take 2 hits. That's the thing. I could take 1. I can't take a second hit. This probably was not the right idea, Will. Alright, so let's. I'm gonna do all my purples. I'm gonna do my red. And since I can re-roll the yellow and the green, man, that's a lot of dice. Let's say I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I could do it with just that. Maybe let's not do all my purples right now. Let's throw 2 of the purples back. 2, 4, 6, right? And then 8, 10, 12. But again, if I get a crit, I can turn 2 misses into a hit. Right? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 4, 5, and a miss. So, reds are almost guaranteed hits. So let's do this and add, or reds are guaranteed hits, so you always re-roll a red. Okay, there we go. Double, but I had no misses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have one more roll. Do I just take the 3 damage and then rest, which will put me back up to 2 hit points once I get rid of them? I don't want to commit more dice. All right, so we're gonna commit this. Commit that. So that is 8. Right? Oh no, hang on. This one had something weird about applying and exhausting the dice. Prepare. Battle. For battle, either standard, BQ, baddies, encounters. Okay. After activation, the battle begins. To complete a day's battle, you must defeat all the active baddies. Thus, battle works similarly to standard. During the cleanup phase, do not discard undefeated baddies. If an undefeated baddie remains, you must repeat engagement that same day. That is considered a new engagement. Hits cannot build up on a baddie across different engagements. These dice are still exhausted. Okay, so no, I don't add hits, so I'm at 8. I'm at 8. I get a re-roll. I'm gonna add these two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exhaust that. Whoo! 10, 11. That was a lot. Ooh, if I would have missed that, that would have been like, there's no way I would have been able to complete this. Like, that would have been game over, right? Because there's no way I would have been able to complete it since they don't build up, right? Because that would have been 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I would have had to get all crits to have completed this. All right. So, clean up. We get rid of him. Now, the thing is, we had to have done him at some point anyways. Unfortunately, there's no reward for that. I can rest or scout. We get 3 dice back. We get our best dice back. Well, that's a lot of dice up there in the exhaust pool. All right. So we're on day 5. Oh, hang on. I forgot. Do I want to rest or do I want to scout? Day 5. He's a level 3. All dice applied to the baddie are banished. Ooh, I don't like that. Tyrant gem. Recover all exhausted dice of a single color. That's good. Let's scout. I don't like that banish right now because I don't have any yellows, which means I'd be banishing a blue. Each time you use your backup plan, minus 2 hit points. Okay, so if I re-roll, minus 2 hit points. So basically can't use my backup plan. Pop locks. Backup plan extension 3. Place up to 2 banished dice back in your dice pool. The infinity symbol. What's the infinity symbol mean? It means it's an item, right? Okay, so basically I can use the die here to get something back from banish. Ooh, now that would be good. Get him, because then this guy doesn't matter as much. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So we're going to, on this day, we're gonna go ahead and battle. We're on 5, so we get 1 level 5 baddie, which is a scorpion, who turns into an item for us. We need to do 4 damage. We will do... do I try to go for 2 crits? Or... yeah, let's go with our 3 blue. 1 hit. 2 hits. Dang it. I didn't want to add another die. 3, 4 hits. Alright. So that took him out. So now we have this as an item. So we have an extra item. Our item count is 3, so we got up to 3 items. You don't want to recover even one of your green or yellow. They have a lower hit chance, so it's kind of like, you know, do I not, or do I? All right. So we get to recover 3 dice. We're still at 3. 1, 2, 3. We do have our pop locks, so I can exhaust this to bring him back. All right. Yeah. Now we are at the rest or scout. Rest or scout. What does it have to do here? Exhaust 2 dice from my dice pool, or banish 1 die. Let's go ahead and scout, because I need to get through all the blues. So we're going to scout. Put you up there, which means I do need to ban. I'm going to do the banish. I'm not going to exhaust, because I got this thing now, right? So I can just keep bringing that one back. Lower hit, but a special power. Yeah, well, the yellow, because, yeah, for the reroll, but that's only while I got the dice down here, right? If I don't have the dice down there and it does... Oh, you mean the elusive for the stopping damage. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that revealed a... we're on day 6. That revealed a small sporting scope. Backup plan extension, so it adds to my backup plan. Scout, if you scout one of these things, Mohinor encounter, do not incur the penalty. Ooh, that'd be good, because again, I need to find all of these. It made me take out 4. Yeah, it made me take out 4. So I think there's 4 more of those in there. We've completed 2. I like that. I have 2 blue dice. We're going to do that today. That is a double success. We have succeeded. So we have another piece to our thing. We get 3 back. 3 back. Now we have another item. All right, so let's add this. The original setup said have all the items over here. I'm kind of running out of room. If I have 3 baddies, it's going to take up a lot more. But I want these over here so I remember that they're part of my lock here. All right, so now, yeah, so now I can just get rid of those. All right. So I can scout or I can rest. All right, we're going to be on 7, which means it's a 5 and a 2. Or 5 and 2 1s. Sorry, 5 and 2 1s. And the more I do this, the more this is here. So I know I could do these 2. Again, I'm not afraid of him anymore because of this. This one I just have to have defeated everybody else first. So I wouldn't want to pull him in. This one, he'll allow me to add a die to my backup plan, which would turn out, which would be a blue. There's cars worth of space next to the dice tray, especially if you rotate the tray point. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I would ever have more than 3, 4 baddies out here. If I go one more day... Oh, wait a minute. We'll be on day 7. We're not on day 7 yet. I'm trying to figure out if I want to scout again. Do I want to scout again? At the start of each engagement, roll an exhausted die from your die pool. If you roll a miss, -1 hit point. Ooh. Yeah, I'd hate to banish my blues. 2 blues. Because it's all dice applied. He takes 3 to get rid of, which would take 2 blues. So let's scout this one. See any better? Orc Rager. This baddie gains +1 attack for each other face-up purple, and there aren't any. If there are no other face-up purple, this baddie instead gains 1 hit point. And when it says face-up, that's anywhere. That's scouted everywhere. So he is an item, Red Minotaur. Backup plan, extension 4. Recover up to 8 dice. Ooh. Not including those exhausted from your backup plan. Oh, I can get 8 dice back. Well, I mean, I have to battle. I don't think I want to do this. I can't do this for a couple more days. Because eventually I'm going to have 2 5s, right? Eventually I'm going to have 2 5s. He's going to give me all my dice back. So I think we're going to battle. We have a 5. I don't want him, because just in case I can't get rid of both other guys, I don't want him. We'll do 1. Oh, dang it. Okay, no, that actually works. That actually works. They're going to get +1 damage, right? But if I kill them, that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, if we get rid of them, it doesn't mean anything. So we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I leave him, right? If I leave him, then it's just 1 damage to me. So I need at least 5. So we need to succeed. So we'll go with, we'll say that's a 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll leave ourselves 4. Because he's going to let us bring 8 back. But we need to have 1 die here, which he's going to let us add 1 here. What do we have up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have exactly 8. And we still get to do our recover 3. He's going to let us heal. Start of each engagement, exhaust 1 from my backup plan. Luckily, my backup plan had none. Do we add another? Well, we got 3 strategy phases, so we'll try and see what happens. All right, so we have 3 and a miss. So that would just get rid of him. I would just get rid of him. All right, let's keep those. Reroll both of these. I want at least 5. That's still just 3. He's gonna let us bring 8 back. Let's grab another blue and a purple. All right, there's our last roll. All right, so we got 3, 4, 5. That was my second scenario. So we can slot. Oh no, but the beginning of the next engagement, he's gonna make me get rid of this. Although he's gonna let me, yeah, he's gonna make me get rid of this anyway. So putting it down here doesn't do anything, because I don't get this until the end of the round. This I get immediately. So it doesn't matter if I slot this or not. He's going to make me exhausted anyways. All right. So we're going to do 3 on you, 2 on you. All right. So this we get instantly. So we go to 5. All right. And then he's going to attack, which puts us right back down to 4. Sauce that. Sauce that. We cannot have 3 equipment. So let's I think I want to keep my backup plans. Yeah. I think we're going to keep the backup plans. And we'll get rid of the armor. Yeah, I think. All right. So now all we have is this one little guy. We do get to recover 3 dice. Unfortunately, we don't have anything in our backup plan to activate that recover 8. That's going to be after we defeat him. So I only needed 2. So let's do purple and the blue. Yeah. That's a 1. There we go. That's a crit. And then we're going to be able to put 1 down here. That takes care of him. Slot 1 die. Exhaust. Get 3 back. Activate our guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That seems a little overpowered. That's really good. And it's not a one-time use. Like, that was the thing. I was like, okay, that seems really powerful. Well, unless the extension 4 means I need to have 4 in there. Hang on. Let me see what that extension means. Maybe that's what that extension means. Is that's how many you need to have in there. Backup plans. All right. Some items, additional backup plan abilities called backup plan extensions. The extension's number indicates how many backup plan dice must be exhausted to use the ability. Oh, yeah, so I need 3. Dang it. So I can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need all 4 of these to be full, which means this yellow is still banished. Because I would have needed 3 to unbanish that die. Alright. Not as good as I thought, so I need to get the other colors. So actually what I should have done was got back those 2. Right? Instead of the 2 purples. Because I need those in there. Alright. So. End of day. Do I want to scout? Or do I want to heal? Let's see here. So beating up the troll just lets me scout. We're going to be on 8. 8 means a 5 and 3 1s. I can't do lightning on a stick because I don't have the yellow die. As an item, you may exhaust one of your dice to change active misses of that color to a hit. So basically, okay, you exhaust the dice in the dice pool to make it basically get a guaranteed hit. It's not bad, I just can't do it. So let's scout for today. Dangerous darts. A battle based on the baddie points and add 1, so that'd be 8, 9. Well, no, it'd be 8, so it'd be a 5, 3 1s, and a 1. No. Peaceful. Rolling any number of dice from your dice pool. Attempt to roll damage greater than 6 minus your strategy. If you succeed, +1 strategy. If you fail, -1 hit points. You may slot misses into your backup plan. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I think that's what we're going to do today. That's what we're going to do today, because I can slot those dice. So, rolling any number of dice from your dice pool, attempt to roll damage greater than 6. So we need damage greater than 3, basically. If we fail, we just get that, but we can still add these to our exhaust. Which is what I'm trying to do. I technically want all misses. because I want to bring all my dice back. So there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what we wanted. All right. So then we're going to do our backup plan. So we get 8 dice back. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's get a green just in case we need it for something, I guess. 8. Yeah. Perfect. We do lose 1 hit point because of that, though. That was intentional. That was intentional. But we did complete that. All right. We're at the scout or rest stage. I don't want to scout that, so instead we are going to rest. So go back up to 4. We are in day 9, so we technically could go after him if we want. The problem is we still have 2 of these, and I know one of them's at the bottom because unfortunately I slightly cheated and can see the edge of the card down there. So we are definitely not battling people because that'd be a 5 and 4 ones. So I think, ooh, the problem there, the battle is the baddie points as well. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm going to have to fight them all. Because this one, I have to do a battle, and I can't use my red or blue. So I guess we're going to have to do a regular fight. Oh, that sucks. Because I can't do that because I didn't bring enough yellows. And I wouldn't have known that until after I did that. Oh no, I already knew that was up there, right? The darts got removed off of here. So I actually knew that. Should I have brought that back and done that? Yeah, I can't do a 9. Yeah, I should have brought back another yellow. That kind of looks like yellow. I'm thinking that's yellow. Where's the other one? I'm going to go with that's yellow. All right, so we are going to try to do lightning on a stick. We got 1 success. Fails again. Double success. All right, so we are good. So we can put that there. Which we can use to get rid of another one of those if we have to. This allows me I need a 3, backup plan 3, and I can bring back 2 banished dice, which is how many I've got. But I like this one here. I can exhaust the dice from my pool to get a guaranteed miss. Or a guaranteed hit. I don't know what's better, this or this. Unfortunately, my strategy has not gone up yet. That would have been, if we would have succeeded there, strategy would have gone up. Now, this little goblin artificer, he's going to make our strategy go up, which means then we could have 4. We'll do him next, because we got to do that anyways for fire and brimstone. Geez, I don't know what to get rid of. Let's get rid of the banish. Let's get rid of the banish. All right. Exhaust 2 dice, get 3 dice back. Oh, did I do my recovery phase after the dangers? Yes, because I put the 4 here, and then those 4 would have exhausted, and then I got 8 back. But I didn't do my recovery. I still get to do my recovery. I did all that, so actually I have all my dice back. I forgot to do my recovery that round, didn't I? I believe I did. All right. So, For this round, I want to heal or scout. I have to complete this no matter what. The question is, for the 10, which would be 2 5s, I like the Goblin Artificer. He gives me a bonus. At the start of the engagement, exhaust all dice slotted into your backup plan. So it'd only be 1. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Yeah, so I don't want to scout. Really not a reason for me to scout. So I think we will rest. So whoa! So we're at 5. Alright. So we're at 5. We're going to do Fire and Brimstone in this economy. Now again, the whatever I has left in here, which will be 1, right? 1 Tyrant. He's only going to go up by 1 hit point, and it'll put him at 10. If I roll everything I have, I should be able to take him out. So we can technically go at him on the next round. Oh, we're at 10. Yeah, we could technically go at him on the next round. We have to do him at 12 anyways, so it's what it is. So we are going to do the Goblin, which is fine. And we're going to do this guy here, which is fine. All right, so at the start of this engagement, roll and exhaust a die from your dice pool. If you roll a miss, -1. Which I'm at 5, so I don't care if it's a miss. Although if it's a miss, I can put it down here. Oh, this is going to make me exhaust all dice in my backup plan anyways. We'll go middle of the road. We'll do a blue. Do a blue. That's a hit. You have to exhaust that. Alright. If there are any misses in the active area, banish one of them. Ooh. So all my misses, I have to banish one every time I miss. Well, that sucks. At the start of the engagement, exhaust that. Backup plan extension 4, immediately defeat and discard a non-tyrant baddie. So he's not useful for me because I won't be fighting these guys anymore once I bring Nom out. I cannot use my red and my purple. Okay. We need 8 total. So let's do our blue. So that's not going to be 6. We could pretend like it's 6 all day long. That's not going to be 6. Let's do 3 blue, 2 green. Yeah, see what happens. And then we do have this. I can exhaust one of my dice from my pool. So I could exhaust this yellow to get a hit. Holy cow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If there are any misses in the active area. The roll area is not the active area, right? What is considered the active area? Ah. Active area, dice, and enemies. So the active area is where I roll my dice. What is considered active area? That might be in the main rule book. I'd hope those only count as misses after 3 rolls. The thing is, yeah, but it says active area, David, and that's what I'm kind of like, okay, I'm rolling these. It's in the active area. So what is considered the active area? Bosses, unit dice. Maybe when it talks about rolling the dice, it'll say roll the dice in the active area. But are they misses yet? Because they're not applied, you mean? They are misses. That's a miss. Technically, it's not a hit. So the first strategy is to commit dice. We've committed dice. Selecting a dice in pool that you would like to use in the strategy phase. Generally, may commit a number of dice in your pool, including all of them. Yeah, no, it is. Place committed dice in your active area. So as soon as you're committing dice, they're part of your active area. Roll all of your dice into your active area. Yep. Apply dice. You may apply hits to active cards, most commonly enemies, to deal damage. Hits applied one at a time in any order, not required to apply all hits. Each time you apply a die, check to see if the stat changed. Most commonly happens. Repeating strategy after that step. If your strategy step is 1. Now repeat the strategy again the total number of times. Each repeat is considered new strategy with the same engagement. But those misses could become hits after rerolls. The problem is it's this symbol, which means... Oh, no, you're right. You're right. The symbols... Oh, you're right. The symbol confused me. The symbol is the 2 arrows. I thought the 2 arrows meant during. During is the light bulb. The 2 arrows is after. So you're right, David. After I'm all done, I have to banish a miss. You're right. All right. So that's much better. That's 4. Which would take out this guy, but it wouldn't take out this guy. Which I'm technically fine with. Because if I take him out, then the after doesn't apply. I think we're going to apply that there. Because of this, I still can't do these 2. I can exhaust 1 die from your pool to change all misses of that color. Oh, sorry, it's of that color. So this yellow wouldn't work. I would be able to turn this into a hit, which doesn't do me any good. Could I get 4? That's a lot of dice considering then I got to go up against him. He has 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I would barely hit 9 with this. I would get 3 dice back, so I'd get the 3 blue back. Because it doesn't matter. I don't get to do... Well, I still get to do the engage. I still get to do my recover. Yeah, I still get to recover dice. So I'm still going to get 3 dice back. I just take 2 damage. I think we're going to do that. I putting this here isn't going to do any good because he's just going to make it gone. So, attach dice, defeated him, exhaust dice. He is going to give me +1 strategy or +1 recovery. This one here, right? Oops, sorry, he's on the wrong side. So what is this? Non-exhausted dice step. At the start of each engagement, roll 1 dice from your dice pool exhausted. If a miss is rolled, max number of dice I can commit is based on my strategy. So we want to increase our strategy because the maximum number I can roll is going to be 4. Oh, if I miss, I can only roll 4 dice. Yeah, so we want to take our strategy up to 4. I forgot that's what his thing was. All right. Then he is going to hit me for 2. Although, hang on, I could block. Oh no, I can't block anymore. I got rid of my armor. Dang it. Dang it, Will, you got rid of your armor. All right. Now we recover. We get 3 dice back. All right. And we're going to go again. I save you so often. Yeah, there's a lot of rules to remember, David. You're right. You got to think them out. So it's nice to have somebody in chat helping out. All right. I can only roll 4 dice against him. Is there anything else going to let me increase that stat? No. He only hits for 2, so I'd actually have an attempt if I failed. It'd be better if I could get this to like 5 or 6. But that's not going to happen. Oh. And then I don't have this. Yeah, because he made me get rid of that one die. Although I could add one during this round. Because then this would allow me to get rid of this, and maybe the next one underneath would give me my thing I need. Alright, let's find out. So we have 2, we need 4. There's 4. 4. We do have our miss. And that. So he is defeated. I do not want his items. His item. Single item. We will get these 4 back. These, yeah, 3 back. 2. Alright, so. Completed that one. So end of my turn. If I scout this to find out what's underneath. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to scout this. We're going to use the blue to do that. Exhaust all dice in your backup plan, then recover up to 2 dice. Still not what I wanted. I wanted to increase this. I mean, with 4 dice, 2, 4, 6, 8. I won't have enough. I need 10. So there's no way with 4 that I'd be able to do that. Because the damage isn't... Oh, no. His damage is. His damage is persistent. Because we used the dial now. Right? Let me check with the... Why didn't I want that item? Oh, the... Earlier with the armor. I got rid of that so I could get the... one of the backup plans, because I misunderstood the backup plans. So I had gotten rid of that to add... I think I added it to the Red Minotaur, the one where I could recover 8 dice. I think that's when I got rid of that item. Alright, so let's go to the Tyrant. I think his damage, I think, is persistent. Maybe. Battle... Tyrant. Resolve a battle, an escalating challenge. Select and place the Tyrant beside the active area. When it says results in a battle with the escalating challenge, when selected, place the Tyrant encounter beside your active area and activate the BQ. Oh, the battle. I hate the BQ. I hate the term BQ. Is the battle queue. Battle queue is the number of baddies that must be activated. BQ, baddie points, means the total number. Yeah, so the battle queue. Basically, he's the only one in the queue. There could be multiple in the queue. Oh, on that last kill. Oh, because this one here is backup plan extension 4. Immediately defeat and discard a non-tyrant baddie. So, I'd have to get rid of a... Oh, you're right, because I'm at 4 now, you mean. Because I'm at 4, I could have it. It doesn't do me any good. I mean, I could add it, but it doesn't really do me any good. Because I'm not going to be able to use it. So, because I'd have to, 1, have 4, and then 2, have a non-tyrant baddie, and he's not bringing any non-tyrant baddies out. Now, if it was one of the other bosses that brought out tyrant baddies, then yeah, I guess that could come in helpful. All right, where's the tyrant battle? Do I have to do the same thing with the tyrant? Yeah, it just says hits cannot build up on a baddie across different engagements. But he's not a baddie, he's a tyrant. So oh, so one thing I was doing wrong is on my lockpick attempts, you don't exhaust those dice. So when you do a lockpick, you don't exhaust those 2 dice. So technically, I would have 2 more dice, or 3 more dice actually in my pool, because I wouldn't have exhausted those earlier. Okay, that's fine. Didn't I do another one earlier? Oh, the armor. But and that was long enough ago. I'm not going to worry about that one. So the tyrant is not a baddie. Debate among Star Wars fans about the best TIE fighter leads to a tyrant. In game, the activation day, minimum day, must face it. Place tyrant's card in the active area. Count its setup instructions. Follow face upside. Flip tyrant. See what their effects are. The magnitude of tyrant's abilities affected by the success in facing tyrant encounters. Battle proceeds according to the normal in-game rules. It says normal in-game rules. So normal in-game rules is we can keep applying damage, if I'm not mistaken. In-game rules. I'm trying to figure out, like, we're on day 11, just so I don't forget. We're on day 11. We have one more day, which is day 11. And then we have to do day 12. We have to fight him. So I'm trying to figure out, because there's no way with 4 dice I'd be able to beat him. So you have to be able to add the damage to it. Luciti. In-game. Trigger beginning in-game differs. Hi, Lucita. In-game, you continue to face... Okay. In the in-game, you continue to face the boss and other enemies that come in each round until you defeat the boss and win. Yeah, so we just keep applying the damage to him. Okay. Yeah, so we keep applying the damage to him. So... So we could do this. It's just going to allow me to recover those 3 dice. And it would let me heal one more time. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and, so we can heal one more time. We're going to go ahead and do this. Banish all my dice. I don't have any. Recover up to 2. We're going to recover up to 2. Right. So we completed that. Now it's end of day, so we get to heal. There. Right? And then we go into day 12. Day 12, we have to fight him. So he comes down. 9. We had 1 left in there. We almost made it to the bottom. 1 left in there, so he is going to have 10 hit points. So our day counter is now a hit point tracker. We'll just bring that down here. So he has 10 hit points. Hits applied to Nom are not exhausted, so we don't lose our dice. At the start of each engagement, roll a die from your dice pool, then exhaust it. So good thing I got these low boys back. That is a miss. Ugh. So because that is a miss, we can only roll 4 dice. So since these don't exhaust, we're gonna do the big boys. That's a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! So that takes him down to 4. All right. So these don't exhaust. They come back. Right. He is going to attack me for 2, which drops me down to 2. Beginning of the turn. Roll a die. That's a miss. So we can only roll 4. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4, 5. We're going to try to overkill. We didn't. That's fine. So 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4. Zoop. There we go. That is a win. That is a victory. I don't know if that's normal or not. I didn't use my katana too many times where I got to do a crit into hits, because most of the time when I got a crit, I didn't have a miss. And if I had a miss, I kind of wanted to keep it the universal. So those two kind of don't go good together. I think he's going to work really good in Nemesis. Like I said, I think I'm going to play three-handed Nemesis tonight. Since this is the last stream of the night, I can go longer if it takes me longer. And then the elusive, same thing. I didn't always have the yellow dice, and I think David was right. I should have tried to always bring back a yellow dice to at least try to avoid some damage. But there we go, guys. My in-game rules always involves an infinity gauntlet. Yes, it does. There we go, guys. That is 20 strong, too many bones. I will be back at 12 o'clock. So I knew these are going to be shorter, a little bit shorter, which is good because I need to, again, kind of set up, refresh for the new ones, because Etherfields, Tainted Grail, all of them are a little bit more, not to say more robust, more rules heavier, more difficult, but I want to make sure I get them more right than my normal games, because they are for the crowdfunding previews, so we want to make sure we do that right. David, of course, thank you in the chat, did the Extra Life. We are supporting Extra Life charities throughout the year. However, this is Tabletop Appreciation Weekend, and as the ambassador for all things YouTube tabletop, and that's not really me, but we'll pretend. I guess when it comes to Extra Life, I'm one of the few channels that participate in Extra Life. I know Brothers Murph did it one year. I think Paula did it one year. I think Man vs. Meeple. I know One Stop Co-op Shop did one year. But none of them are doing it right now. Legendary Leagues, if you do like Marvel Legendary, definitely recommend going out to Legendary League. He also does Extra Life, and he has some promos. I've gotten his Destroyed City promos. There's a couple other ones I wanted to get. I need to remember this year. Go out there and maybe donate to do the catch. He has a catch-up pack usually. But yeah, Legendary Leagues is another good one. But again, if you want to get any games that we're calling, link down below. Choose one of the donation incentives. If you want to enter the giveaway for Tabletop Appreciation Week, same thing, link down below. Donate to get your entries. If you want to watch the streams later, hit those notify me's on the 3 other 20 strong streams we're doing. We have streams tomorrow. They're going to be more family friendly. Saturday is our saga type games, and Sunday we're going sci-fi. We're going into space. Sunday scares me because I've not played any of those games. I've played Andromeda, but I've not played in a while, and I've not played with the Automa. I've not played Captain's Chair at all. I've not played Origin First Builders. And the last game, what's the last game? It's another spacey game. David normally has it up for me by now. What is the last game I'm playing Saturday? Or Sunday? I need another space game. Star Trek? Cozy Stickerville? Yes, so Cozy Stickerville is Friday night and Saturday night. No, we did. I remembered First Origins this time. This time I'm missing one of the other space ones. It's not Nemesis. Star Trek, Andromeda's Edge, First Origins. Holy cow, my brain is just like, nah. Yeah. This is going to bother me until I find it. See, that's why I shouldn't list the games, because then it makes me have to remember all the games. Where's Sunday? Sunday. Andromeda's Edge, Captain's Chair. Oh, Frozen Frontier. Holy cow. Frozen Frontier should be the one that I remember, because that's one of the games in the bundle giveaway. I played that one, but it's been a while. We played it during the crowdfunding. Yeah, we played that during the crowdfunding. Either way, guys, until the next stream, peace? I don't know.